Hi everyone, welcome to Soul Path Guided Tarot for our weekly yes or no pick a card. We always ask why or why not. Spirit always gives us additional information that we may have been seeking or maybe we just need. So we'll go ahead and get started. Before I do that, thank you to everyone who's been here, to the subscribers, to everyone who's viewing for the first time. I so appreciate you. All the timestamps for our choices today will be in the description box below, along with my email where you can reach me for suggestions, questions, clarification, or requesting a personal reading. Thank you to everybody who continues to book. I really appreciate you. All right, so let's get started. So today we have 4 images and 4 crystals. So your first image is this here. And this comes with this dragon tooth amethyst. The second image is here. And this comes with the snake jasper. All right, our third image is here. And this comes with the sodalite point. And our fourth image is this beautiful image here. And this comes with this Amazonite point. Each card has a saying or a phrase or a word on it, and I shuffled for those. So these are the 4 that popped out, all right? So let's all take a moment, just clear our mind, take a deep breath, whatever energy, worry, concern we came to before we sat down, let's just put that aside for a moment and intuitively choose 1, 2, 3, or 4, and we'll begin. Hi, Pat 1, this is your choice. Here's your image, and this is your crystal, the amethyst, dragon's tooth. We'll see what this card says towards the end, all right? So we're gonna start with some tarot, and always I take only what flips out, okay? So let's get started. All right, so you have Ace of Pentacles right away to start. So that's Saturn and this. Then we have Strength, Leo energy coming through. Then you have the Princess of Pentacles. And we have the Prince of Swords. Okay, so this is Gemini energy coming through here. All right, and then Pentacles is Taurus energy on this particular card. This is divine feminine energy, divine masculine, and then we have divine feminine, and again, major arcana. So a couple of things right from the beginning. I think for this group, this is really going to be about finances, career, money, things related to that. And I'll tell you why I'm getting that. They're pointing this out to me first and foremost, which means that with this Ace of Pentacles, this means that Spirit is coming in with energy, with frequencies, with vibration to match yours, to match what you've been doing, to match what you've been trying to manifest, to try and help you to bring something through. Okay, this is Saturn energy. Sometimes Saturn energy means that we've gone through some things that have, you know, put us through the paces. It's really kind of worn us out. It's really kind of challenged us. It's made things difficult for us. So this is more energy that is coming into synchronicity, energy that's coming into alignment. There's going to be some synergies here with different circumstances that come into your awareness or that come before you as opportunities, okay? Because both of these cards here, the Princess of Pentacles and the Prince of Swords, this is energy of something coming towards you that is going to give you an opportunity. It's going to be something that you've not been exposed to before, you haven't seen before. It's going to give you an opportunity to follow that, make something out of it, watch it grow, turn something into something that you can use to improve your financial situation, improve your home life, improve your career, okay? Because this is new opportunities coming your way, new things that you've not seen or considered before, or you didn't think you were ready for, or maybe the universe thought you weren't yet ready. These things are now coming before you, all right? And then with this Prince of Swords energy, This is energy about you will be receiving communication. You will receive some kind of messaging. Now, for some of you, you're going to get intuitive messaging, right? Guidance from within, guidance from the divine. For some of you, this is going to be someone is going to reach out to you. You're going to be made aware of something. You're going to seize an opportunity that you've heard about, all right? So there's a lot of communication involved here, and perhaps some of these opportunities are going to be things where, you know, you're out there, getting yourself out there, using communication to reach customers or a group of individuals, but there's going to be opportunity here. And then this is Leo energy with strength, and the strength card shows you're ready for the next thing. Leo is always come out of your shell. It's time to shine. Really engage people. Let them connect with you. Let them see what you're all about. Okay, so this is kind of an opportunity to make yourself known out there, okay? And that doesn't mean you have to make yourself famous on TikTok or something like that, but don't kind of stand behind others. Don't play it safe, don't play it small. It's time for you to really kind of come out, because this energy is really showing you that the universe is trying to align with you the opportunities that you want. And it's time for you to kind of seize this opportunity. Leo is a lot about creativity and fertility and making things happen, okay? So this is your time to make things happen. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else do we have, please? What else do we have? All right, here we go. First card that flips out, New Moon in Capricorn. So more divine feminine energy coming through, right? More earth sign, step up and lead. This is your time. So this fits perfectly into what we were just talking about. This is the time for you to kind of step up. This is the time for you to kind of be brave and you know, put yourself out there. This is time for you to go after that next thing that you're looking for. Be a little courageous and maybe apply for a job or interview for something that perhaps you would have felt like, I can't do this yet, or I'm not ready, right? Assess each situation, be open, because there's going to be a real balance in energy for you, because you have all this new energy coming towards you with opportunities based on what's been working behind the scenes with the universe, okay? And that's what happens when we have a lot of changes with eclipses, you know, which we've just had that. Big changes in planetary movement, all of that makes changes in energy that we can either capitalize on, right? And kind of maximize our capacity to do something or not. And the card on the bottom of the deck for you is New Moon in Aries. Go for it. So this means take action, right? New Moon in Aries. Aries is Mars. Mars is let's go, let's do it. Aries is that masculine energy of what is it that you want? What do you want to go for? Now is the time. So it's a really clear message coming through for you, group 1. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else? Flexible, number 19. So 19 reduces to 10. This is a new start for you. The egg always represents birth, and see, she's flexible but incredibly balanced, all right? So there's going to be a restoration of balance in your life. So if you've struggled financially, if you weren't happy in your career, if you've struggled to pay for your home, there's going to be shifts and changes, but you have to be flexible in how that looks. So maybe you had your sight set on a certain type of job in a certain location with a certain company. Well, be open to some of those other or similar type scenarios, because that's where the opportunity is going to be for you. Angel, spirits, and guides, what else? All right, look, you have number 19 twice, 19, 19. Both of those, we have synchronicity there. It also represents, you know, the number 10, which is about a new beginning, right? Let go. So I just mentioned that, you know, you have to be flexible, and maybe it's going to be an opportunity for a place that's not exactly what you thought, or a location that's not exactly what you thought, or a position that's not exactly what you thought, but be open to that, all right? Let go of those preconceived thoughts or ideas that it has to look like this. And the other card that flipped out for you is New Chapter. So once again, time to step up, go for it. This is something new for you. So we've talked at length about new opportunities coming your way. Let's just adjust that here. All right, so be flexible though, and let go if you're holding on too tight. If you're, just like, I have to get it, I have to do it, this has to happen. Because sometimes that creates actual resistance and energy. And it sounds counterintuitive, but when we're grasping on so tight is when things kind of slip through our fingers. All right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else for group 1, please? Yeah, but this is a clear indication from spirit that now is the time to make some moves forward and take some action. And then you have expecting miracles. Miracles are blossoming in my life and ringing my left ear. So some of you might think, I need a miracle, or I'm asking for a miracle, or I need something miraculous to happen, or if I get this job, it'll be a miracle, or if I can get out of this financial struggle, it'll be a miracle, or if I can get this house, it'll be a miracle. So, sometimes we have to really see things like, I see myself here. I see myself getting in my car or getting on the bus and going to work here. Or I see myself making money here. Or I see myself in this environment here. We have to see it and kind of feel it and breathe into that, lean into it a little bit, because that does change the energy and the frequency at which we vibrate, which truly makes a significant difference when we're trying to bring something to fruition, okay? All right, let's see what your card says here. Your image, and you have, look at that, take action. All right, so all of these cards, go for it, take action, step up and lead, new chapter, let go of the old, be flexible. This is all about new opportunities, your time to kind of show people what you're made of, and the universe is going to come in and help with financial aspects, right? So we have nice financial aspects, not once, but twice here for you. So some of you, big changes are coming, open up to that, right? Kind of expect that, breathe into that and lean into that, because that does make a difference for each and every one of us. All right, so this is a yes, group 1. If something resonates or you like some aspect, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, pile 2, this is your choice. This was the snake skin jasper along with this image. All right, so I shuffled for those. We will put this off to the side and read that at the end. We'll start with the tarot that flips out. 10 of Cups. It's your water energy. It's Cancer. Followed by the 9 of Pentacles. Okay. It's your earth energy. It's Virgo energy coming through. Angel, spirits, guides. What else, please? A couple more cards for group 2. Okay, we have the Ace of Cups. This one came out in reverse. Let's get one more. 8 of Pentacles. Okay. The first card they want me to talk about is right here. It's the Ace of Cups, but you have this in reverse. Okay, so this is Cancer energy. So whenever we think of Cancer, we think of the moon. It's a lot about our emotions. It's a lot about our feelings. It's how we resonate with things in that heart space. So typically when this is upright, this talks about our instincts, our intuition, reminding us to be connected and receptive to our emotions, connected to the heart, right? It alerts us to the things that we need to nurture in life, like what's important. Maybe it's a new relationship, the love of something that's important to you, an idea, a concept, a new stage in life, anything new, right? So what's happening here is yours is in reverse. So there's something that's blocking you, all right? And has to do with how you feel, not only about the situation, the person, the scenario, but about self. So what's interesting is you've got 2 cards here that talk about pentacles, right? So earthly matters like money, home, career, that sort of thing, okay? So both of these cards, one we have 8 and 9, so synchronicity here. This is about making the extra effort, taking the extra time, doing the extra work, doing your due diligence, doing your homework, and keep going, keep working, keep, laying down seeds, growing, harvesting, and planning, because that which you desire is before you, all right? It's in your field. It's in that quantum field of reality where when we do certain things, we create consequences, right? That create this beautiful energy of financial independence, an improvement in our situation, a greater feeling about how we feel about our ability to create, to exist, to thrive. All right. And then you have this 10 of Cups here, which is you have reached this pinnacle in life where there's a great amount of happiness, right? Remember how I talked, this is all about our emotions? And this is about our emotions are in alignment with how we feel spiritually, how we feel, within our heart, how we feel in our gut, how do we feel emotionally. So this is amazing energy of reaching this point of great expectation and great happiness. But there is something that you don't believe is working in your favor or has worked in your favor or will open up for you, and that you're uncertain, perhaps unfamiliar with, or even, a little concerned that you don't know how to make changes in this when you've got all this beautiful energy coming towards you, right? With great financial and independent self-worth and self-esteem that's very high because you've worked, you've paved your way, you've gone through a number of things, but you've come out of it stronger, better, wiser, right? And then you can move towards this amazing 10 of Cups. So this can be moving towards a happy home life where we have good finances, great love, a cohesive family life, just a lot of positive energy around you, but there's something here blocking you. So there's someone that you need to let go of or release or forgive, or you yourself need to do some shadow work to release and forgive and free yourself, okay? So that this then can be turned upright and you can flow effortlessly into these positive cards about great abundance in life, both, on the emotional side and also on the financial side, how you feel about yourself, okay? All right, angel, spirits, and guides, what else? Full moon in Libra, find a balance. Yeah, so there is an imbalance that's taken place. It's kind of holding you back a little bit. So that's why this Ace of Cups is in reverse. But when we find that balance, when we recognize what it is that we're concerned about, that we're afraid of, what it is that's holding us back, who it is that's holding us back, and we release that, we lean into that enough to say, all right, this is what it is. And maybe it's not what I hoped it would be, but what I got out of that is this. And now I'm ready to move forward free of that, okay? Because they're showing me someone with like a heavy like rock tied to their leg trying to move through something, but they just can't get past it. They just can't get uphill. They just can't get any momentum going because something is holding them back, and they're ringing my left ear on that. All right, so finding a balance, angel, spirits, and guides. And Libra is 7th house, so that is always about a balance of relationships. So this past relationship, whether it was a professional one that has made you doubt your capabilities professionally, or it was a romantic relationship, or even someone with that, close ties with family that has had a negative impact on you and how you see yourself, is what needs to be rebalanced so that you can reach this 10 of Cups and this 9 of Pentacles. Okay. All right. And look at this. And you now get to be fair, and another card with scales. So there's definitely something that needs to be looked at. So they're showing me in ancient Egyptian mythology, when someone passed, they were moved through the river, metaphorically, right, in the underworld, and you reached a point at which you ran into Thoth, the Ibis, right? And your heart was weighed on that scale to see if you were in alignment of the heart space, of the love, or if you were very much in your head or your ego, okay? So for some of you, this is needing to get out of the head and releasing a little bit of the ego, and all that means is that there's a busy mind, there's too much in the mind, and we need to reconnect with the heart, okay? So the 38 is 11. 11 is always about finding your true path, finding the path that you're meant to be on, the one that you can find comfort in, the one that you can find resonance with, the one that seems familiar to you, okay? And sometimes it takes years for some of us to get to that point. Right, angel, spirits, and guides. What else, please? Yeah, so you have be still. So in the stillness is where we can find what needs to be adjusted. In the stillness is where we're awoken to that which needs to be healed or released, okay? And then I talked about self-worth, and this is at the bottom of the deck, self-worth. So I talked about that with this card here, that, you know, some of you have taken a hit to your self-worth from different things that have happened that have put you out of balance. And because you don't see yourself as what you truly are and who you truly are, you're not realizing that you have all this potential to reach an amazing point in life where you can kind of find some peace and ease and grace, right? And here we go again, listening to your heart. I trust the messages I receive from my heart. And we talked about that. And then flying free. I unfurl my wings and fly free. Now that's letting go of what's happened in the past and freeing yourself from that, identifying that, restoring some balance, seeing yourself for all that you are and all you're capable of. And many of us, if we were to be given a list, what are you capable of? It would be short for many of us. And when we can find balance and release that which has hurt us, or that has held us back, or that continues to weigh heavily on our energy, it frees us up, this flying free, where we can really connect with the heart, and then we start to create in unexpected ways, okay? All right, and let's see what your card is here. Yeah, you've got forgiveness here. So this might be forgiveness of someone else. It might be, you know, yourself that you need to forgive for something. But when we don't forgive, we are definitely trapped. Okay, we are stuck. We are boxed in. We are caged. We are locked up. So forgiveness is releasing you so that you have the opportunity to create amazing space for all that is possible. Okay, for all that is a potential. All right, so for you, group 2, this is a no. Now, if you want a yes, and to turn this around, then it's the balance that needs to be restored. And in the stillness, in the quiet, we'll see what it is that we need to let go of, right? What it is we need to look into, address, maybe face, all right? And from there, that frees us up to move into all this energy of amazing financial and emotional fulfillment, okay? So that's what I have for you. If something resonates, please like and subscribe as you go forward. I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Pile 3. This is your choice. This is your image. Beautiful. And we've got the sodalite here. And I'll give you your message at the end. All right, let's start with some tarot that flips out. That's what I take. Queen of Cups. This is Cancer. 7 of Cups. All right, Pisces. What else? High Priestess, Moon energy. Has a lot to do with our intuition, our emotions, how we feel. Okay. King of Pentacles. Okay, so once again, this is energy where this is Capricorn energy, where this is a cardinal sign. All right, so really what's interesting here is we've got the Queen of Cups and we have the King of Pentacles. So when we see these court cards, these cards represent either you embodying the energy, okay, or you partnering with someone, encountering someone who has that energy. So for these two energies, this is really beautiful. The Queen of Cups is the Cancer energy. So the nurturer, someone who's very connected, so has a lot of that High Priestess energy within her, right? Very intuitive, psychic, very connected to her emotions. So this is someone who's very balanced, very even keeled. This is someone who expects and needs a good communication in relationships, right? You need to be acknowledged for what you do. You need to be receiving that which you give. And the King of Pentacles, this is a very generous energy. This is a loving energy. This is an energy of creation, of getting things done. This is an energy of establishing a foundation that's solid. This is about long-term career goals and, it's masculine energy. So connections with father figures or a strong male presence in your life or a male energy in your life. This is very much about making a name for yourself because it has to do with your public image and your reputation as well. Okay, so amazingly beautiful cards that represents really strong energy for you to either embody or partner with someone like this. All right, and what's going to happen with that is that energy, that person, along with your ability to connect with your intuition. Again, the moon comes up because Cancer's ruled by the moon. The moon is about emotions. We've gone through eclipses. Those play with our emotions. Those change our energy. They make us, triggered by certain things. They make us see things differently. So there's a real call to action for you to connect with your intuition and your higher self, because you're going to get a lot of clarity, because the Seven of Cups means I'm not certain what's next. I'm not certain what I want. What's best for me? Where do I go from here? Am I on the right track? Am I with the right person? Will I meet the right person? When will this happen? When will I know what's right for me? When will I relax a little bit and feel content? Okay. So all of this will be cleared up with great intuitive connection with your higher self. Meditation would be incredibly important for you. For those of you that this resonates with, being in the water, connecting with the water is going to be very healing to you, very calming to you. But this is really strong energy, again, of either you embodying this, taking on this energy so that you can create significant changes in your life so that you do feel emotionally fulfilled, that you don't have the fears, you don't have the, confusion or the uncertainty that you're having now. Or this is you meeting and being with someone who represents this energy to help you move into this. Okay, so very beautiful. It's about, walking away, leaving the energy of confusion, uncertainty by connecting to self and really stepping into this energy or partnering with someone like that. All right, so maybe you're talking to someone who is a water sign or someone who is an earth sign. Maybe you're really thinking about changing your career and you want to make some significant changes to your financial security and your stability, because both these cards represent that. Your intuition is going to be necessary for you to figure what that is. All right, and then you have full moon in Gemini, embrace the flow of life. So this is a lot about being in flow, right? The Queen of Cups is a lot about being in flow. Seven of Cups is confusion. There is no flow, or the flow is uncertain. So I feel uncomfortable. I feel nervous. I feel anxious. I feel worried. I'm concerned about money. I'm concerned about relationships. I'm concerned about how I'm seen. I'm concerned about how I feel. Instead, we need to, connect in with our emotions and embrace the flow of life. And then the bottom of the deck is last quarter moon in Pisces. Talk less, feel more. So once again, being in flow, right? This is very much talk less, feel more. This is very much talk less, feel more. This is very much too much talking, not enough feeling. Okay. All right, angel, spirit, and guides. What else do we have? Okay, we have orphaned, number 5. So maybe some of you have felt like through the difficult things that you've been through, nobody's been there for you, that you're feeling alone, you're feeling isolated, you're feeling like there's no one that understands you, there's no one that can appreciate you for what you're going through, who sees you for who you are. Some of you might be struggling to figure out, who am I at this point? What do I need? What do I want? And you can see that she's sitting in this abandoned bird nest, this huge nest, and she's got a beak on, and she's trying to be accepted and fit in. So maybe a little bit of this, High Priest and Queen of Cups is here so that you can kind of take a moment and connect in with the stillness and find out, what is it that you need and want so that you can embrace the flow and move into this beautiful King of Pentacles, Queen of Cups energy. Talk less, feel more. We'll get a greater understanding of, what's next for us. Where do we go and how do we let go and overcome what's been in the past that's been so difficult. And then the other deck card you have at the bottom of the deck is higher power. So we have 4 and 5. This is that intuition. This is that high priestess. This is that Queen of Cups. So this group, it's going to be really important for you to connect in with your guides, with your higher self. There's something that's trying to come through that you have not seen or that you have not heard, or that you are unwilling to accept at this point in time because maybe it's not in alignment with your emotions. We see the number 4 here. This is 4th house. So 44 is a master number where the divine, the angelic realm comes in and asks you to take a look at yourself, take a look at your situation, ask for help, ask for guidance, ask for assistance, okay? If you're seeing 444, that is the angelic realm saying you're on the right path. This is what's right for you. Keep going, okay? So a lot here about connecting in with your intuition and the higher realms for clarity. And then you have number 36, worlds within worlds. So maybe the life that you've been living isn't the one that is meant for you. So you've had a lot of ups and downs. You've had a lot of challenges. You've had a lot of setbacks. You've had a lot of struggles, okay? And sometimes our inner world and the way we integrate and interpret and take on what's going on around us and what happens to us creates more of that in the outer world. So again, with this intuition and this high priestess and the talk less and feel more, connecting in to that inner self and that higher power that you have as your higher self, the soul that you are, along with your guides, you're going to start to see a different path. They're showing me like an opening like this, and you're going to make a clear choice as to what is right for you. All right. There's going to be some information that's coming through. I think a lot of this is going to happen during Cancer season. There's so much Cancer energy. They keep giving me Cancer energy. So for those of you who are looking for some big changes in life, I think that's going to happen for some of you. I mean, this is a general read, but during Cancer season, so, like mid to late June to the end, 3rd week in July. And then you have trusting your intuition. Again, with intuition, my life is truly guided. I mean, when Spirit continuously gives me the same cards that say the same kind of thing, it's a very strong message for you to take what resonates with you, because there is a clear path when you figure out what's right for you and your intuition. And you see the flow of water. That's the flow of emotions that's flowing in a positive way. It's the waters of your heart. And the other card that came out is coming into power. I step into my power boldly and confidently. Yeah, that's that King of Pentacles, moving out of that feeling orphaned and stepping into my power. And here you have higher power. So do you see how they're speaking to you in ways that show you how you can step in to something that's clearly made for you, that's ready for you to step forward on this path that you've not yet seen, but that is before you, all right? Your inner world is going to change, therefore your outer world is going to change. All right, let's see, what else do we have? Opportunity, there you go. All right, so there is going to be an opportunity in the ring in my left ear. So it's going to be very important for you to take some time. If you are not a big meditator, that is fine, but find some quiet time, find some stillness where you can just kind of be. You don't have to, go through this whole litany of conversations in your head or anything like that. Just kind of be in the stillness. You will start to get information, all right? For some of you, you're going to see clear signs and synchronicity from Spirit when you're seeing repeating numbers, when you're seeing repeating phrases or print ads or commercials. There's something there that you're supposed to pay attention to, okay? Because you are going to move into something very different that's going to give you a lot of opportunity once you connect within, okay? All right, so this is a yes for you. I mean, everything is set up for you to make big changes, big improvements, and see some amazing opportunities. So this is a yes. If something resonates, please like or subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste. Hi, Pal 4. This is your choice. Here's your image. Okay, and there is a phrase on the bottom, so we'll look at that when we're done. So we'll start with the tarot that flips out, and then we'll take some oracle. Prince of Cups. Okay, so it's Pisces energy. Judgment, that's Pluto energy. So Pluto, I mean, what do we say about Pluto? It's all about transformation, big change, right? Sometimes it has to do with kind of seizing power, like your self-empowerment to make changes, okay? And then you have the Two of Swords, the Ten of Pentacles, and you got an extra card, the Queen of Swords, okay? So we've got our water energy here with Pisces, we've got Pluto coming through, we've got the Two of Swords, this is your air energy with Libra, okay, which often has to do, Libra 7th house, it's relationships, okay? A balance, a choice, something needs to be done. Ten of Pentacles here, this is Capricorn energy for me, and this is Earth energy. And then, of course, we've got the Queen of Swords. So this is your air energy, more Libra energy about, you know, how do we restore balance? What do we need to do? When the Queen of Swords is present, it typically shows that through scenarios and situations in life, you have sort of become more methodical, more analytical, more cautious. You know, you kind of take your time when you are assessing something or having to make a decision. There's a real need for clarity and having some balance, and you know, sometimes some fear of making the wrong decision, okay, or going the wrong way. When we see the Two of Swords, it's like the path for me is unknown, but what we know is from Spirit is the path is going to be unveiled to you, and you'll need to feel into your decision, right? Not be so analytical and think about it, all right? And because there is something very new coming into your life with this Prince of Swords, this Prince of Cups. Now this can be a person, a relationship, okay? This can be coming together with someone in a relationship that's balanced, something that's new and unexpected, something that you've kind of been tiptoeing around. Maybe you haven't, you know, completely committed, or the person you're with hasn't completely committed, but that's because there's a lot going on in the headspace that is preventing you or a person that you're interacting with from fully committing or fully connecting. Now, when we see the Judgment card here, that's the deep transformation. That's the change that has to take place. So that's what this Two of Swords is. There needs to be a change from being too much in the head to more connected to the heart. And from that, we move into the Ten of Pentacles. Now, Pentacles can represent money and career and finance. It can also represent, you know, happy home life, happy family life. So stability and security, stepping into something where I feel good in this scenario, or this person and I, we're a great team together, or this person is someone who has a great work ethic and is very successful, or does very well financially, or can provide you with a lot of stability and security. All right. But this part of I'm in my head, I need to think about it, I have to be guarded, I'm not sure, I don't trust, is the shift, the transformation, the difference that needs to take place here. So again, we talk about partnerships. There may be a beautiful opportunity for a partnership here, or this can be an amazing opportunity for you to take advantage of an opportunity where you love what you're doing. You love the idea of something. You love working with other people. You love connecting with other people to create something, to build something, you know, to start over and create a lot of financial abundance. All right. So general read, these read differently depending on what you're going through, but that's the energy of the cards. All right. Angel, spirits, and guides. What else? Yeah, step into your power. First quarter moon in Aries. So fire sign here, Aries coming through. Stepping into your power, right? Make your choice. Take advantage of how you're changing, how you're growing, how you're awakening, how you're evolving, right? Use that to your advantage. Empower yourself. Okay. And then you have not for you. So there is something that's been in your life that has not been good for you. Now, when we see the number 6, that's about the heart space and love. So it could have been a relationship that didn't play out well, right? It could have been something that your heart was set on, a job or a home, an idea, a creative concept, a partnership, and it didn't work out. All right. So that's where you need to make that decision. That's where what you've experienced has really helped you to grow, all right, to transform and expand into something really powerful. So this is beautiful energy of kind of evolving and then looking for new ways, new people, new relationships, new scenarios that can emotionally fulfill you, that can get you excited, that can make you see, who you really are and why you've kind of been pulled from the universe out of a scenario that wasn't for you, so you can move into something that's very abundant and positive for you, okay? Sometimes that's really hard to get yourself out of that energy, and that's why you have that 2 of Swords here. And then you have number 32, time out. So when you've been through a scenario where whatever you were doing or whoever you were with or whatever situation wasn't right for you, right? We need to take some time out and just kind of sit with that. And they're ringing my left ear and bringing me back to the 2 of Swords. In traditional tarot, her eyes are covered, right, by a blindfold, and she's sitting there and the moon's in the background. And that is a message from the universe that we need to quiet the mind, close the eyes, feel, listen with the heart, be connected, and let that information come through. So we've got time out, and this is what that is about. It's taking that time to connect with what's been, happened in the past, where it is that you want to go, and then how it is that you're going to make changes to get there. Because there is opportunity here for you, all right, but you have to make the choice. And when we don't make a choice out of fear or worry or concern, which I've been there too, but that's definitely a choice that leaves me stuck where I've been. Okay, and then I kick myself for it afterwards. Right, angel spirits and guides. All right, here you go. Launching your journey. I am an intrepid traveler sailing forth into the universe. All right, so that's exactly what we're talking about. Launch your journey, step into your power. And then you have being in the flow. I am in the flow of the universe. So again, we've got, the flow of the universe that we're working towards and working through with this new information, new opportunity, new relationship that's going to give us great happiness, a great sense of security with this transformation when we connect in. And the other card you have is stepping into stillness. And we talked about going into stillness, being still, time out. My power is born in the majesty of silence. So from the things that weren't right, from the things that didn't come to fruition, didn't work out, didn't materialize, we take that and kind of see what that is, realize that the universe comes in and says, yes, now's not the right time, or there's something better. So for you, group 4, there's something better for you, okay? And this 10 of Pentacles shows us that there's something significantly better for you, but not before we are able to step into the quiet so that we can connect with what resonates on our heart. So we're in the right journey, we're in the right space, and then we kind of seize whatever opportunities come our way. All right, let's see what else we have. So here's your image. And this says, no need to worry, okay? So there's worrying and, sleepless nights, being nervous, being anxious, being all freaked out. We've all been there when things haven't gone our way. But really all that does is keeps us tied up in what wasn't versus letting us kind of step into our power after we connect in with what's important. So it's interesting. All the piles today have a lot of messaging about your intuition and connecting into the stillness. And that's because of there's so much chaos in the world. So that's going to be really important for us to find that time out so that we can see clearly and we can see beyond what's going on around us. Because even when things are crazy around us, if we kind of remove ourselves from it a little bit, I'm not saying stick your head in the sand and don't pay attention to what's going on in the world, but remove ourselves from it a little bit, we can find that stillness and find our balance, find our center point, make the choices that bring us amazing abundance and happiness, okay? And as I say that, it was 11:11 on the camera, so I'll leave that at that, all right? So this is a yes for you. You just have to see where your potential and your opportunity is by releasing that which wasn't, all right? That's what I have for you. If something resonates, please like and subscribe. As you go forward, I wish you peace and joy. Namaste.